the men you're going to be dating all got stuff too.
Yes.
And not many men are looking to step in to be a stepfather of a 13-year-old daughter with an active father, because that puts men in a lot of jeopardy. I'm gonna say I'm a big proponent of keeping families together because. And what city are you in?
Sacramento.
Oh my God! Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I travel a lot, so I felt like, okay, maybe, I've met a few guys. They don't live
Oh,
here,
yeah,
and
you
it's
can have some.
been uh
You can
not
have.
that
You
yet,
can.
but
You can have. You can date. You can do all that. But as far as walking down the aisle and getting married, chances are very low.
Guys, today I'm going to review, I think, to me personally, what I consider one of the greatest um, videos or interactions Kevin Samuels had with a black woman. Or, in fact, one of the greatest piece of advice he gave a black woman. And why so many people overlooked it, but for me, it's this important. What he preached at the end of the day, I think for me, this is the biggest. And I want you guys to leave your opinions and comments down below. Let's go through it, and then I'll come back and give my opinion. Let's go.
Where is your ex? Is your ex seeing someone?
I know he's gone on dates, but not that he's not seeing anybody seriously.
Uh huh. Did you guys do counseling and therapy before you split?
We did.
How long?
Probably about the last year and a half, and I
Hmm.
continued to go after that.
And there was no improvements.
No, our personalities have grown so far from each other that he kind of just shuts down and stuff. So,
Well, living together apart. I'm gonna be honest, man. At 40 years old, I mean, you're cute, but the dating world, you're a single, you're a divorcee out here with a 13-year-old. You're not going to get better than your ex. That's the reality, because the men you're going to be dating all got stuff too.
yes.
And not many men are looking to step in to be a stepfather of a 13-year-old daughter with an active father, because that puts men in a lot of jeopardy. I'm gonna say I'm a big proponent of keeping families together because. And what city are you in?
Guys, that's exactly what I was talking about. Why I think I consider this the greatest advice Kevin Samuels gave to a black woman. Matter of fact, just in general, this advice goes for both men and women. Because he's saying that if you are married for a while, couple years, and you and your husband or your wife, you break up for something that really can be fixed, rather than break up the family, it's better to stay together, because there isn't just like there's like God is not putting out someone there waiting for you that is just gonna be out of the blue, gonna be better than your partner that you just left, right? Like this whole thing of it's greener, the grass is always greener. That's not true. Like I think more than anything, if we can, as men and women, just learn to work out some of these things, these issues, rather than, oh, I'm not happy today, so I'm gonna leave. Oh, he's not doing this, or she's not doing this, so I'm gonna leave. Some things I truly believe can really be worked out if it's not assault, if it's not maybe the cheating, if it's not anything to do with finance, provisioning. I honestly believe what Kevin Samuels was saying is right. Like, unless you are truly and truly okay with being by yourself after your divorce for the rest of your life, but hoping that someone is gonna come and play stepdaddy, stepmother for your kids, and hoping that that person is gonna be the better than the person you chose to make babies with, you chose to create life with, is honestly unrealistic. So I agree with Kevin Samuels. It's better to work out your differences rather than break up a family hoping that you're going to find someone better. I mean, by the time you chose to make a baby with someone, that person was good enough to lay down with and make a baby with them. But you chose to think that you're going to break up with them and find something better. I don't think that's how it works. I truly believe that's not how it works. And I think Kevin Samuels was right. You might want to work out things with your ex. All right, but let's go ahead and see what else he says.
The men you're going to be dating all got stuff too.
Yes.
And not many men are looking to step in to be a stepfather of a 13-year-old daughter with an active father, because that puts men in a lot of jeopardy. I'm gonna say I'm a big proponent of keeping families together, because. And what city are you in?
Sacramento.
Oh my God! Yeah. Yeah.
I travel a lot, so I felt like, okay, maybe, I've met a few guys. They don't live
Oh,
here.
Yeah, you can have some.
Not
You can have
that yet, but
you can have, you can date, you can do all that, but as far as walking down the aisle and getting married, chances are very low.
And I have to say, this lady was really very nice, very receptive. She was really listening to everything Kevin was saying, which is very rare. If if you guys want to be honest, if you've watched some of the videos with Kevin Samuels talking to these ladies, some of them, man, they be going off, like they don't want to listen to anything he has to say. But she was really receptive. But I think he makes a good point. Like, whether man or woman, like if you've been married for a while and then you get divorced, I'm assuming any person you find in the future and you're trying to date, they're gonna be wondering, why did you get divorced? And then you're gonna be like, oh, we got divorced because of these, I broke up with my ex because of these. The person will also get worried and be like, okay, so if you broke up with your husband, you broke up with your wife for such a reason, and it's more than likely we ain't gonna be perfect either. That means at the first sight of issues in the relationship, you're gonna break up with me too, and you're gonna divorce me. Also, I have to play a stepdaddy, stepmother. Like that's a lot to ask for. So I think Kevin Samuels is right. Like it's tough, especially if you've been married. I would assume if you've been married for such a long time and then you get divorced, the next people in your life you're trying to date, trying to get to know, they're always gonna be thinking, okay, if he left his wife for this reason, if she left her husband for this reason, who's to say she won't leave me for the same reason? Who's to say he won't leave me for the same reason?
all right. Even if, well, not even if, but like I feel like of a couple of folks that I have met recently, they are seeming okay with my child. I date older guys, so their children are grown and gone.
Mhm.
So they've seemed okay with it because they've already raised kids.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's different. Okay, but that's different than having one in your house that's prepubescent.
True. Right. And I didn't realize you're going to answer. I hope you guys can't hear her playing the piano right now.
Well, it doesn't matter. But I mean, you got to realize, as a man, you're like, okay, all that has to happen is, mommy, when you were gone, Aaron looked at me a certain way, or she tells her dad something. Look, it's just a bad deal for us men. There's just really no upside to that.
Right.
That is why I say we grew apart. We did this or did that. All right, you better grow back together, figure it out, because you got skin in the game. He's got skin in the game. That's your daughter. Every situation from this, I don't know why it's been told to women that you can do that all by yourself, and women have been marketed to you guys that you can just get back out here and have another shot at it. And it's like, well, no.
Right. Well, and I felt like, since I've left, and it's been whatever, a little over 2 years, I feel very stress-free. Like there's no arguing, there's no any of that. And I get that those things will come in a future relationship.
Yep. Yep. They're stress-free. You how old again?
40.
It's gonna be real stress-free until you start to break down.
Well, hopefully it won't be for a little while.
Like I told you guys, for me this is easily one of the best videos of Kevin Samuels I've ever watched. The way he was patient enough with the lady, but also because the lady was very receptive of the message. Now, as you can see, she still believes and hopes she's gonna find the man of her dreams. If I'm gonna be honest, I think she found the man of her dreams and she left him, but that's neither here or there, right? But he also talked about the fact that men, I think in general men wouldn't mind playing stepdaddy, but the fact that if the the real father is still around and active in their kids' life. Also, the issues that may come with, maybe playing stepdaddy to a girl, like all those some sorts of issues. Those can be a big ask for men who are. And she seems like a nice lady, right? So I know she meets men, good men, but it's like, you've been out of the dating game for a while, and then you come, like, it's gonna be tough. So at the end of the day, like Kevin Samuels say, like, you may just have to work it out with your baby father. Like, at the end of the day, put the family together. If the reason you split was just because, oh, I'm not happy or this and that, those are the things that can be worked out, because as humans, our emotions change, right? We can never be static like all the time. So, and she also admitted that, she admitted the fact that she's aware that even in her new future relationship, she's gonna have issues. So if you know you're gonna have issues, why would you leave your past relationship because of issues that probably could have been worked out, or maybe miscommunication or something? But you guys tell me what you think in the comments. Would you guys agree with me that this is one of the greatest videos Kevin Samuels ever had, talking to a lady? For me, it's easily one of the best. He was really good at what he does. We miss him, and rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. All right, peace, y'all. Till next time.